Applying for a U.S. tourist visa from Thailand can be challenging. From understanding eligibility requirements to completing the application process and consular interview, there's a lot to navigate. For many applicants, understanding what the U.S. Embassy is looking for is the key to success. In this video, we will walk you through the U.S. tourist visa application process and provide tips to help you maximize your chances of approval. Welcome. I'm Juliana, an immigration consultant from Siam Legal, and today we'll cover what the U.S. tourist visa is, who is eligible to apply and what criteria you need to meet, the application process and timeline, and common errors applicants make when applying for a U.S. tourist visa. Let's get started. The U.S. tourist visa, also called the B1, B2 visitor visa, allows you to visit the U.S. for short-term business purposes, B1, such as attending conferences, presenting on a panel, or negotiating contracts, or tourism purposes, B2, like sightseeing, visiting friends and family, or receiving medical treatment. In most cases, the U.S. issues a combined B1, B2 visa, giving you the flexibility to engage in both business and tourism activities during your visit. For Thai applicants, the B1, B2 visa can be issued as either a single entry or multiple entry visa with a validity of up to 10 years. But it's important to keep in mind that each stay in the U.S. is limited to a maximum of 6 months per visit. To qualify for a U.S. tourist visa, you need to prove you're employed, have strong ties to Thailand, are financially eligible, and have adequate travel history. Here's what that looks like. Employment. You'll need to show that you're employed in Thailand or your home country by providing an employment letter confirming your job title, salary, and how long you've been employed. Alternatively, if you're a business owner, you can provide your business registration documents and proof of activity, like recent invoices or bank statements. Full-time students may meet this requirement by providing their transcripts and letter of enrollment. Strong ties to Thailand. The U.S. Embassy assumes that every applicant plans to stay in the U.S. permanently, despite applying for a temporary visa. To overcome this presumption, you need to prove you have compelling reasons to return to Thailand after your trip. These are what we call strong ties to Thailand. Some examples of strong ties include assets like owning property, such as land, a house, a condominium, and other investment. Family and social ties, like a spouse or dependent children in Thailand. Employment commitments, ongoing education, or community obligations also show your ties to your home country. Without clear evidence of strong ties, the embassy may doubt your intent to return to Thailand, which could lead to your application being denied. Financial stability. You'll need to show that you can afford your trip without relying on public assistance in the U.S. While there's no fixed financial requirement, a good rule of thumb is to have at least $5,000 USD for every 2 weeks of travel. These funds should appear in your bank account as steady income or savings over the 6 months leading up to your visa interview. Sudden large deposits may raise red flags about the source of your funds. Passport and travel history. A history of international travel, particularly to countries and regions with strict immigration laws, like Australia, Canada, the EU, and the UK, strengthens your U.S. tourist visa application. These trips demonstrate your ability to comply with immigration regulations and return to Thailand without violations. While visits to other Asian countries may support your application, the U.S. government prioritizes evidence that you obtain visas through formal application processes, as opposed to visa on arrival or visa-exempt entries. To begin the U.S. visa application process, you or your visa consultant must complete the Department of State's Form DS-160, also called the Online Non-Immigrant Visa Application, and pay the non-refundable application fee. Once the form is submitted and the fee paid, you can schedule a visa interview at the U.S. consulate or embassy in Thailand. Current wait times for interviews in Thailand range from about 1 to 3 months, and if you're not a Thai citizen, you may experience longer wait times. You should prepare the following documents for the visa interview: a valid passport, recent passport-style photos, your appointment confirmation letter, a printed copy of the Form DS-160 confirmation page, a detailed travel itinerary, including invitations and reservations, bank statements to prove you can support yourself during your trip, documents establishing strong ties to Thailand, proof of employment, and any additional documents requested by the consular officer. At the interview, the officer will ask you questions about your application. You should respond clearly and concisely and hand over any relevant supporting documents to support your statements. Timeline. From submitting your Form DS-160 to receiving a decision, the tourist visa application process can take anywhere from several weeks to a few months, primarily depending on the appointment availability at the U.S. Embassy in Bangkok or Consulate General in Chiang Mai. After the interview, the embassy or consulate will typically issue a decision within 1 week. Applying for a U.S. tourist visa can be complicated. These are some of the most common mistakes we see. Ineligibility. Many applicants apply for a tourist visa without meeting all 4 eligibility requirements: financial stability, strong ties to Thailand, full-time employment, and suitable international travel history. While these requirements may seem strict, they are essential to demonstrate your intent and ability to visit the U.S. as a temporary tourist, and all 4 are necessary to be granted a visa. Inadequate financial proof. Officers expect to see a documented history of consistent income over a 3 to 6 month period in your bank account. Receiving a large lump sum deposit before your application is submitted can raise red flags. Poor interview preparation. All of the answers provided during the visa interview must exactly match the information stated on the Form DS-160 application and be supported by evidence. If your answers during the interview are different from your application, your visa may be denied. Reapplying. If your visa is denied, the decision will be recorded in the system. When reapplying, officers will review your previous submission and expect to see changes. If your case hasn't changed significantly, your application is likely to be denied again, so it's always best to get it right on the first try. Misrepresentation. The tourist visa is intended for short-term visits to the U.S. If the consular officer believes that you intend to enter the U.S. for other purposes not allowed on the tourist visa, such as working, marrying your American partner, or immigrating permanently, they will deny your application. Don't take shortcuts and apply for the visa intended for your purpose of travel. At Siam Legal, we've helped thousands of applicants from Thailand and around the world successfully navigate the U.S. tourist visa process. Our team can assess your eligibility for the U.S. tourist visa, provide tailored advice to strengthen your application, accurately complete your Form DS-160, organize and prepare your supporting documents for the visa interview, and conduct a mock interview to help you prepare for the real thing. With over 20 years of experience and a proven track record of helping clients secure U.S. tourist visas, our team is here to make your application process smooth and stress-free. Let us help you take the first step towards your journey to the U.S. If you're ready to start your application or have any questions, visit the links in the description to book a consultation. Like and subscribe for more information about U.S. visas. Thank you for watching.